All right, is it hate speech or is it free expression?
A controversial art exhibit at the Chicago Cultural Center has some city council members demanding city leaders take it down. Political reporter Paris Schutz has the latest on this. Paris?
Yeah, Sylvia, 27 members of city council are calling for the mayor and the head of the city's Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events to take down that installation called the U.S.-Israel War Machine. Now, the piece is on display at the taxpayer-funded Chicago Cultural Center. It displays a large puppet portraying Uncle Sam on one side and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on the other. It's meant to criticize U.S. support of Israel. Now, some Jewish groups have called it anti-Semitic. The title of this exhibit has since been removed from the piece, but the 27 alders say the department should go further and remove the installation completely, saying, quote, as public officials, we respect freedom of speech and artistic expression, but not when it crosses into the obscene and promotes hate. One of those signatories, 34th Ward Alderman Bill Conway, says art in a private gallery is one thing, but in a public space on the taxpayer dime is another.
This is not the type of thing that we at the government should be promoted. It perpetuates a stereotype that we don't need to be perpetuating. We can't stop people from making private art, but on the other hand, this is something that is in a public space, taxpayer-funded space, and has no business being there.
Now, the installation is part of a larger exhibit about using puppets in protest. It's been used at anti-Israel protests across the city, and Conway and others say it continues a pattern of anti-Semitic postings and sentiments coming from top administrations and some of their picks for the school board. Now, others say the point of art is to make provocative statements, and any kind of removal would constitute a squashing of free expression. 25th Ward Alderman Byron Sigjo Lopez tweeted today, I wish my colleagues would spend less time censoring art and more time actually condemning Nazi salutes and persecution of migrants in schools and churches, among other ways the dictator-in-chief, in his words, is using to harm our diverse communities. And the Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events sent this response just an hour ago. The department and the city of Chicago are committed to upholding artistic freedom and expression, which are foundational to a vibrant and inclusive society. We understand the power of art in differing perspectives. The department and city will continue to collaborate with elected officials and community members to reach common ground. And the mayor, coincidentally, was at a press conference at the Cultural Center earlier this morning on a different topic, but he refused to take any questions. Scott?